Welcome to my channel. Have you ever made one small decision and later realized it changed your whole life? Maybe it was a simple yes. Maybe it was a brave no. Maybe it was one moment when you chose to try instead of giving up. At that time, it may have looked very small. It may have felt like just another normal moment. But later, when you looked back, you understood something powerful. That one decision was not small at all. It was the beginning of everything. Now, think about your own life. Every day, you make many decisions. Some are very simple. You decide when to wake up. You decide how to spend your time. You decide whether to learn something new or stay comfortable. You decide whether to try again or quit. Most people do not think about these small choices. They think only big decisions change life. But the truth is very different. What if I told you that one simple choice made in just a few seconds can decide your future, your happiness, and even your success? Yes, just a few seconds. A moment of courage, a moment of honesty, a moment when you listen to your heart instead of your fear. Many successful people say their life changed because of one decision. Not many decisions, not years of planning, just one clear choice at the right time. Today, you will listen to a powerful story about one decision, one moment, and how it completely changed a man's destiny. He was not rich. He was not special. He was an ordinary person, just like many of us. He had fears, he had doubts, he had problems. And for many years, his life never changed. Every day looked the same. Every dream felt far away. He believed nothing would ever be different. But then one day, something happened. He faced a choice, a simple choice. It did not look important at first. It did not look powerful. In fact, it looked small and ordinary. But that single decision opened a new path. It changed his direction. It changed his confidence. It changed his future in ways he never imagined. And as you listen to this story, you will not only enjoy it, you will also learn simple English words and sentences. You will understand powerful life lessons in easy language. You will also begin to think about your own life in a new way. Because this story is not only about one man, it is also about you. It is about your choices. It is about your future. So listen carefully. Imagine the scenes in your mind. Picture the emotions. Feel the struggle. Feel the hope. And while you listen, ask yourself one important question. What decision will change your life? Let us begin. Chapter 1. The life that never changed Ali was an ordinary man. He was not rich. He was not famous. He was not very educated. He was just a simple person living a very simple life. Every day looked the same for him. Every morning felt the same. Every night ended the same way. Nothing new ever happened. Ali woke up early every morning. His alarm rang at 7 a.m. He opened his eyes slowly. He felt tired even after sleeping all night. He did not feel excited about the new day. He did not feel happy to start his morning. Instead, he felt heavy inside his heart. He got out of bed slowly. He brushed his teeth. He washed his face. Then he sat quietly and drank tea. He did not smile. He did not talk much. He just stared at the wall and thought about nothing. After that, he got ready for work. He wore the same type of clothes every day. He walked the same road. He saw the same people. He reached the same office. Everything in his life followed the same routine. This word routine is very important. Routine means the things you do again and again every day. For example, waking up, eating breakfast, going to work, and sleeping at night. These are daily routine activities. Ali's routine never changed. At work, he did simple tasks. He sat at his desk. He looked at papers. He followed orders. He never tried to learn new skills. He never tried to improve himself. He only did what he was told. He watched the clock again and again. He waited for the day to end. He waited for time to pass. He did not enjoy his work. He did not feel proud of himself. He just worked because he needed money. After work, he went home. He ate dinner quietly. Then he watched television for many hours. He did not read books. He did not learn anything new. He did not talk to people about dreams or goals. Then he went to sleep. And the next day, everything happened again. Wake up, work, eat, sleep. This was Ali's life. Days became weeks, weeks became months, months became years, but nothing changed. Ali often felt tired, not only tired in his body, but also tired in his mind. He felt empty inside. He felt like his life had no direction. Many people live like this. They follow the same routine every day. They feel safe, but they also feel stuck. They want change, but they do nothing to create change. Ali always complained about his life. He said, "My job is boring." He said, "My life is difficult." He said, "Nothing good ever happens to me." But he never asked himself an important question. What am I doing to change my life? He believed luck would change everything. He waited for a miracle. He thought success would come without effort. This is another important word, effort. Effort means trying hard to do something. It means working with energy and determination. Ali did not like effort. He liked comfort. He liked easy things. He liked staying inside his safe routine. There is a simple truth in life. Life does not change if you do not change. If you do the same things every day, you will get the same results every day. If you think the same way, your life will stay the same way. But Ali did not understand this. One day, something painful happened inside his heart. While walking home from work, he saw his old school friend. His friend looked very confident. He wore nice clothes. He drove a beautiful car. He smiled brightly. Ali felt surprised. He remembered that this friend was not smarter than him in school. They had studied together. They had started life at the same point. But now, their lives looked very different. Ali felt something heavy inside his chest. It was jealousy. Jealousy means feeling unhappy because someone else has something better. He also felt confused. He could not understand why his life stayed the same while others moved forward. That night, Ali could not sleep. He kept thinking again and again. He asked himself painful questions. Why is my life not changing? Why am I still stuck? Why are others moving forward while I stay in the same place? For the first time in many years, he did not blame luck. He did not blame other people. He looked at his own life honestly. He slowly realized something. He had never made a strong decision to change his life. He had never taken risks. He had never stepped outside his comfort zone. He had only waited. And waiting never changed anything. Days passed, but these thoughts stayed in his mind. He felt restless. He felt uncomfortable. It was a new feeling for him. Then, one ordinary morning, something unexpected happened. It looked like a small moment. It looked like a simple situation. But it would soon force Ali to make a decision that would change his destiny forever. Chapter 2: The Moment of Choice. The next morning, Ali woke up as usual. His alarm rang. He opened his eyes slowly. He felt the same tiredness in his body. He felt the same heaviness in his heart. But something was different inside his mind. He could not stop thinking about his old friend. He could not stop thinking about that beautiful car, that confident smile, and that successful life. All day at work, he kept remembering the same question: why is my life not changing? That evening, something unexpected happened again. While walking home, Ali saw the same friend standing near a small cafe. The friend smiled warmly and called his name. Ali felt surprised but also happy. They sat together and ordered tea. At first, they talked about simple things like school days and old memories. They laughed about funny moments from the past. But soon, the conversation became serious. Ali looked at his friend carefully. He asked a question that had been inside his heart for many years. He said, "How did your life change so much? We started at the same place, but now you are successful, and I am still stuck." His friend did not laugh. He did not speak proudly. Instead, he spoke calmly and honestly. He said, "My life changed because I made a decision. Not many decisions, just one important decision." Ali listened carefully. His friend continued, "Many years ago, I was also living like you. I had the same routine. I woke up, worked, ate, and slept. I complained about life. I waited for luck. But one day, I understood something. Life does not change unless we change." Ali felt silent. These words touched his heart deeply. His friend explained more. He said, "Success is not magic, it is not luck, it is the result of hard work and courage." The word courage is very important. Courage means the ability to do something even when you feel afraid. His friend said, "I was afraid too. I had fear, I had doubt, but I decided to try." Now, let us understand two important words: fear and doubt. Fear means feeling scared about something. For example, fear of failure, fear of change, fear of losing comfort. Doubt means not believing in yourself. It means thinking, maybe I cannot do this. Ali understood these feelings very well. He had lived with fear and doubt for many years. Then his friend leaned forward and said something surprising. He said, "Ali, I want to give you an opportunity." Ali looked confused. His friend continued, "In my company, we need someone who is ready to learn new skills. It is not an easy job. You will need to work hard. You will need to study. You will need to change your routine. But if you try, your life can change." Ali felt shocked. He was not expecting this. For the first time in many years, someone was offering him a real chance to change his life. But instead of feeling happy immediately, Ali felt something else. He felt fear, he felt doubt, he felt confusion. His heart started beating fast. His mind became full of negative thoughts. He thought, what if I fail? He thought, what if I am not smart enough? He thought, what if I cannot learn new skills? These thoughts made him very uncomfortable. He wanted to say something, but no words came out. His friend understood his silence. He smiled gently and said, "Ali, this is your decision. I cannot decide for you." This is another important word: decision. A decision means making a choice between two or more options. It means choosing a direction. For example, you can say yes or you can say no. That is a decision. His friend continued, "You should think carefully. You should not decide with fear. You should decide with courage." Let us learn simple sentence patterns with should and can. You should try. You should learn. You should believe in yourself. You can change your life. You can learn new skills. You can become successful. Ali listened quietly. He looked at his hands. They were slightly shaking. His mind was full of questions. He almost said no. He almost chose his old safe life because comfort felt easy, because change felt scary. He thought about his current routine. It was boring, but it was safe. He knew every part of it. He did not need to struggle. He did not need to face failure. Then suddenly, another memory came into his mind. He remembered his unhappy nights. He remembered feeling jealous when he saw others succeed. He remembered asking himself, why is my life not changing? At that moment, he understood something clearly. If he said no today, his life would stay the same forever. Same routine, same complaints, same regrets. But if he said yes, his life might become difficult for some time, but it might also become better. His heart felt heavy. His mind felt confused. Fear was pulling him backward. Hope was pulling him forward. The word hope means believing that something good can happen in the future. Ali closed his eyes for a moment. He took a deep breath. For the first time in many years, he thought deeply about his future. Then, slowly, very slowly, he opened his eyes. And finally, he made one decision. Tea night, he returned home very tired. His head hurt. His eyes felt heavy. Sometimes he sat quietly and wondered, did I make the wrong decision? He remembered his old life. It was boring, but it was easy. He did not feel pressure. He did not feel stress. He did not need to learn new things. Now everything felt uncomfortable. Growth always feels uncomfortable. This is a very important life lesson. When we grow, we leave our comfort zone. The comfort zone is a place where everything feels safe and easy. But inside the comfort zone, nothing changes. Outside the comfort zone, life feels difficult at first. But this is where real growth happens. Ali was now outside his comfort zone. One day at work, something painful happened. He made a big mistake in a report. His team leader had to fix it. Some coworkers looked at him and whispered. A few people even laughed quietly. Ali heard them. He felt his face become hot. He felt ashamed and weak. He wanted to disappear. He wanted to run away. That evening, he walked home slowly. His shoulders felt heavy. His steps felt slow. For the first time since his decision, he seriously thought about quitting. He said to himself, this is too hard. I cannot do this. I am not smart enough. He sat in his room that night and stared at the wall. His mind went back to his old life. He remembered how easy everything was before. No pressure, no fear, no embarrassment, just a simple routine. For a moment, he felt a strong desire to return to that life. He almost decided to quit. He felt alone, very alone. This is another important word, alone. Alone means having no one around you for support or comfort. Ali felt that no one understood his struggle. His family did not fully understand his stress. His coworkers did not support him yet. His friend was busy with his own responsibilities. So Ali faced his difficulties by himself. But that night, he also remembered something important. He remembered why he made his decision. He remembered his unhappy past. He remembered feeling jealous of others. He remembered asking himself, why is my life not changing? Slowly, he realized something. Change is never easy in the beginning. Success always starts with difficulty. Learning always begins with mistakes. Ali took a deep breath. He told himself, I should not quit. I should try again. Let us learn some past tense sentences from his journey. Ali started a new job. He felt nervous. He made many mistakes. He worked very hard. He wanted to quit. Past tense describes actions that already happened. Ali knew his journey was still in the early stage. He understood that progress takes time. The next day, he went back to work again. His steps were still heavy, but his heart felt a little stronger. Days passed slowly. Some days were good, many days were difficult. But Ali continued trying. Then one ordinary afternoon, something very small happened. It did not look important at first, but that small moment would soon change everything. Chapter 4: The Power of Persistence. That small moment came on a very normal afternoon. Ali was sitting at his desk, looking at a difficult task on his computer. In the past, he would have felt afraid immediately. He would have waited for someone else to help him. But this time, something inside him felt different. He did not run away from the problem. He did not say, I cannot do this. Instead, he took a deep breath and said quietly to himself, let me try. He opened his notes. He looked at the training videos he had saved. He remembered the steps his trainer had taught him. Slowly, carefully, he began working. His hands were still a little nervous, but his mind felt more focused than before. Step by step, he completed the task. And this time, he did not make a mistake. When he checked his work, everything was correct. For a few seconds, Ali just stared at the screen. He could not believe it. Then a small smile appeared on his face. It was not a big success. It was not a huge achievement, but it was his first clear improvement. This is an important word: progress. Progress means moving forward slowly and becoming better over time. Ali was finally making progress. From that day, something began to change inside him. He started practicing every day with more confidence. He was not perfect, but he was improving. He was learning new skills. He was understanding his work better. Let us understand another important word: skill. A skill is an ability you learn through practice. For example, speaking English, using a computer, or solving problems. Ali was building new skills. He was reading instructions more carefully. He was asking questions without feeling ashamed. He was writing notes and reviewing them at night. Slowly, his mistakes became fewer. Slowly, his speed became faster. Slowly, his fear became smaller. This is the power of persistence. Persistence means continuing to try even when something feels difficult. Ali was not giving up anymore. He was continuing, he was practicing, he was improving. This teaches us a very powerful lesson. Small steps create big change. When you take one small step every day, it may not look important at first, but over time, those small steps create huge results. Ali did not become successful in one day. He was changing little by little. Let us learn some present continuous sentences to describe his progress. Ali is learning new skills. He is practicing every day. He is becoming more confident. He is improving slowly. Present continuous tense shows actions happening now. Ali's transformation was happening step by step. After a few months, something surprising happened. His coworkers started noticing his improvement. The same people who once laughed at him were now watching him with respect. They saw that he was working hard. They saw that he was not giving up. One day, a new employee joined the office. The new worker looked confused and nervous, just like Ali had felt in his early days. The new employee was struggling to understand a task. He looked stressed and worried. He did not know whom to ask for help. Ali watched him quietly. Suddenly, Ali remembered his own difficult beginning. He remembered his fear. He remembered his mistakes. He remembered feeling alone. Without thinking too much, Ali stood up and walked toward him. He said gently, "Do you need help?" The new employee looked surprised but nodded. Ali sat beside him and explained the task step by step. He spoke calmly. He showed the process clearly. He used simple words. The new employee listened carefully. Soon he understood the work. His face filled with relief and happiness. He said, "Thank you so much. You explained it very well." At that moment, Ali felt something warm inside his heart. It was pride. It was confidence. It was a feeling he had never experienced before. For the first time, he realized something powerful. He was no longer the weak, confused man who was afraid of everything. He was now someone who could help others. He was now someone who had knowledge. He was now someone who had confidence. Ali sat quietly at his desk later that day and thought deeply. He remembered his past life. He remembered his boring routine. He remembered his fear of change. He remembered almost saying no to this opportunity. And suddenly, a strong realization came into his mind. He understood how powerful that one decision had been. If he had chosen comfort, his life would still be the same. But because he chose courage, everything was slowly changing. His skills were growing, his confidence was rising, his respect was increasing. His future was opening. Ali looked at his hands again. They were no longer shaking. They were steady and strong. At that moment, he clearly understood something. That one small decision had already started changing his destiny. Chapter 5. The new destiny. Months passed. Then more months passed. Ali's life was no longer the same. The change did not happen in one day, but slowly, step by step, his hard work began to show clear results. Ali was no longer the weak and confused worker who made many mistakes. He had become skilled, confident, and dependable. His team leader trusted him. His coworkers respected him. New employees often came to him for help. This was something he had never experienced before. For the first time in his life, Ali felt important. Let us understand an important word: success. Success means achieving something you worked hard for. It means reaching a goal after effort and persistence. Ali was becoming successful. He was completing tasks quickly. He was solving problems calmly. He was learning new systems without fear. His manager noticed his improvement and praised him in front of the team. The day his manager said, "Ali is one of our most reliable workers," Ali felt a deep warmth in his heart. Reliable means someone people can trust. Ali had become a reliable person. His life outside work was also changing. He no longer spent his evenings watching television for many hours. Instead, he read books. He learned new skills. He practiced English. He planned his future. His routine had changed completely. Before, his routine was full of boredom. Now, his routine was full of growth. Another important word is purpose. Purpose means having a clear reason to do something. It means understanding why you are working and what you want to achieve. Before, Ali had no purpose. He only worked to survive. Now, he worked to grow. He worked to build a better future. He worked to become the best version of himself. This gave his life meaning. Meaning means feeling that your life has value and importance. Ali woke up every morning with energy. He felt excited to learn something new. He felt proud of his journey. Pride is another important word. Pride means feeling happy about your achievements. Ali often smiled when he thought about how far he had come. He remembered the old days when he felt stuck and hopeless. One evening, while walking home, Ali saw something that made him stop. He saw a man sitting quietly near the road. The man looked tired. His shoulders were low. His eyes looked empty. Ali felt a strange feeling in his heart. That man looked exactly like him from the past. For a moment, it felt like Ali was looking at his old self. Memories came rushing into his mind. He remembered his boring routine. He remembered his fear of change. He remembered feeling jealous when he saw others succeed. He remembered almost saying no to the opportunity that changed everything. At that moment, Ali realized something deeply. He had been very close to failure. If he had chosen comfort that day, if he had allowed fear to control him, if he had refused that opportunity, his life would still be the same. Same routine, same complaints, same regrets. This realization made him emotional. He understood clearly how powerful one decision can be. He sat quietly that night and thought deeply. He understood another important truth. Destiny is created by choices. Destiny does not come from luck alone. It does not come from waiting. It comes from decisions. Every small decision creates a new path. When you choose courage, your path changes. When you choose effort, your future changes. When you choose growth, your destiny changes. Ali also began helping others make good decisions. Whenever he saw someone afraid to try something new, he encouraged them. He told them simple but powerful words. You should not let fear stop you. You can change your life. You should take one small step today. Let us learn some future tense sentences from his journey. I will work hard. I will keep learning. I will help others. You will succeed if you try. Your life will change if you take action. Future tense talks about things that will happen later. Ali now believes strongly in his future. He no longer feared tomorrow. He welcomed it. One day, his old friend, the one who gave him the opportunity, met him again. They sat together at the same cafe where everything had begun. His friend smiled proudly and said, Ali, you have changed completely. Ali smiled and replied, Yes, my life changed because of one decision. His friend asked him gently, What is the biggest lesson you learned? Ali looked thoughtful for a moment. He took a deep breath. Then he prepared to share the most important lesson of his life. Chapter 6. The lesson for you, Ali sat quietly in the cafe. His old friend was looking at him with curiosity. The question was simple, but the answer was very deep. What is the biggest lesson you learned? His friend had asked. Ali took a slow breath. He looked at his hands for a moment. Then he looked up and spoke calmly. He said, The biggest lesson I learned is this one decision can change everything. His friend listened carefully. Ali continued, For many years, I believed my life was controlled by luck. I believed success came only to special people. I believed my problems were because of my situation, but I was wrong. He paused for a moment and then said something very powerful. My life was not stuck because of luck. It was stuck because I was not making decisions. This is a very important word, decision. A decision means choosing a direction. It means saying yes to change. It means taking responsibility for your future. Ali explained, The day I said yes to that opportunity, my life did not become easy. In fact, it became harder. I felt fear. I made mistakes. I wanted to quit many times. He smiled softly and continued, But that one decision forced me to grow. It forced me to learn. It forced me to become stronger. He then said something that touched his friend deeply. Success did not come from one big action. It came from many small choices I made every day. This is another important lesson. Small choices matter. Every day, we make small decisions. We decide whether to wake up early or sleep more. We decide whether to learn something new or waste time. We decide whether to try again or give up. These small decisions look simple. They look unimportant. But over time, they create big results. Let us learn some motivational words from Ali's lesson. Choice means selecting between options. Effort means trying with energy. Discipline means doing what is necessary even when you do not feel like doing it. Hope means believing something good can happen. Ali's friend nodded slowly. He understood the truth in these words. Then Ali said something even more important. This lesson is not only about my life, it is also about you. It is about everyone who feels stuck. It is about everyone who is waiting for change. Ali looked directly at his friend and spoke clearly. If someone is waiting for the perfect moment, they will wait forever. Change starts when you make one brave decision. Now, let us connect this lesson to your life. Maybe you feel afraid to start something new. Maybe you feel you are not good enough. Maybe you feel your life is not moving forward. But ask yourself one simple question. What small decision can I make today? You do not need to change everything at once. You only need to take one step, one decision, one action, then another, then another. Ali also connected this lesson to learning English. He said, learning English is also about decisions. You decide whether to practice daily or not. You decide whether to listen carefully or ignore learning. You decide whether to try speaking, even if you make mistakes. He smiled and said warmly, every time you choose to learn, you are changing your future. This is the real life application of his lesson. You can use this idea in your studies, in your work, and in your personal life. Let us practice some simple, inspiring sentences together. I can change my life. I will take small steps. I will not be afraid of mistakes. I will keep learning. My future will improve. Ali finished his tea and leaned back in his chair. He felt calm, he felt proud, but most importantly, he felt grateful. He was grateful for that one moment when he chose courage instead of comfort. He was grateful he did not let fear control his life. And now, he wanted others to understand the same truth. Before leaving the cafe, he said one final message. It was simple, it was powerful, and it was a message for everyone. Your destiny is not written by luck, it is written by your decisions. If this story helped you understand English better, then you are learning the right way. Step by step, you are improving your listening, your vocabulary, and your confidence. And remember, learning English is not about being perfect. It is about practicing every day and making small progress. If you want more simple stories that teach English and also give powerful life lessons, make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, you will continue learning in an easy and enjoyable way. Also, like this video so more English learners like you can find it and learn with us. Your one like can help many people start their learning journey. And now, I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me what one decision can change your life today. Thank you so much for learning with me. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep moving forward. I will see you in the next lesson.